Shannon Strength. Here we go. Week number 8, Nationals Prep 2024. All right, so first of the week, kind of start off with actually Monday. I kind of did a 75% of the overhead medley. So 75% of the log weight, 75% of the axle weight, and did like a 3x3 on that. So second day, my leg day, I pretty much cut out most of my accessories. Did squats to warm up. Just went 405 for like a double, triple. Then started some yoke. Did a lot of 30-foot runs with less weight. So here's the first kind of work set, I guess. 660, 300 kilos. Did the full run, 30 feet down and back. Sub 30 seconds. Probably one of the best times I've ever had with this kind of weight. Got a little stumble step here. It's just staying tight, staying solid. I've got to get my yoke height correct at competition. I've got it really high here, but I know my yoke pretty well. Actually, this next upcoming week, I'm going to lower it down just a little bit, make it like 4'10", or like 58 inches or so, a little bit lower. Just to practice getting underneath it, because those Rogue yokes have longer sleds, and if you people bobble any bit, it's going to tip and hit the ground. I'd rather have good clearance and be able to run with it, or best I can run with it. It's kind of oxymoron, me running with the yoke. So I think my footwork is working though, doing that kind of wide based, kind of, I don't know, duck walking it a little bit. I think it's really paid off in progressing, turning, and making my yoke better. So here's 770s. This is actual contest weight, 350 kilos. This felt awful, but looking at the video, I was absolutely thrilled. So I pretty much just contest weight. This is only half the contest run. I got to do another 30 feet. But hey, on contest day, get that adrenaline in you. If I can get through the first 30 feet, I can sure put it in the next 30 feet, you know. And this would be total contest PR. I've never been successful. I've never been successful at the national level on yoke, period. From open nationals in 2011, 2012, couldn't do it. So yeah, I was thrilled with this run. 770, 15 seconds. That's, again, half of the contest. It's going to be 30 feet by 2. All right. So here we go, sandbag steeplechase. I'd kind of just left this alone for a while. After they released the contest weights, I looked at it and thought, well, can I do it? Yeah. Can I do it fast? Probably not. So what's the point? So I've kind of just worked on sandbag picks, little things I could do to speed it up. Not a whole lot on, well, some on carries, just picking and just like sprinting with it, dropping it, picking it, sprinting with it, dropping it, picking it, sprinting with it, that kind of thing. So to actually set up the medley, the gym was clear that day. I thought, well, hell, I might as well take the chance and set this thing up. So again, I just have a 200-pound bag and a 260-pound bag, which is like 75% and 85% of contest weight, respectively, or thereabouts. So, and this was fast as I've ever done it. So here's the 200. And the good thing is you can go ahead and get the heavy bag out of the way. After you run the heavy bag, you can go ahead and pick it back up and get it out of the way and get done with it. So it makes the last leg super, relatively easier. So here you go. You can just go ahead and repick it and go with it. So I think my picks have been a little cleaner. And I've had a little more endurance with my picks, because that fourth pick was really starting to get to me. And again, yeah, so I was thrilled with this. I hadn't touched this in a while again, and just worked on components and conditioning, and hey, it's paid off. I cut about dang near 10 seconds off the last time I tried this. All right, and back to the log axle medley. Great news about this week. I was able to consistently hit the 225 log. So that should mean I won't zero the event. That's the number one goal on any overhead for me, is to not zero. So if I get the 225 log here, I'm just doing like a warm-up set, 190, 195. What I did, I started with like 90, 95 pounds, and just kept adding 10 pounds and did a cycle. 10 pounds, did another cycle through, 10 pounds, all the way up to I got to here. And I thought, well, I'll start filming these. And again, I'm keeping them equal right now. I keep them equal until I get to 225, and then actually do a run of 225 and 255. So again, here's a 200, 205. And really, this has been great at warming me up. I try to just do like reps, and then with one implement, reps with the other, but just doing this cycle and adding 10 pounds was probably about the best warm up I could do, because every single jump just felt like the last jump. I mean, it kind of made sense. It's kind of like that whole how Hercules gets strong by packing a baby calf, and you just pick it up every day. And as the calf grew, he grew with it. That kind of a thing. That's kind of how this felt. So each jump was just built off the last one. Again, but I was wiped out the day after this. I have to be honest with you. I really felt tired at work all day. This is just a lot of volume, really, just doing singles. Single on each implement, add 10 pounds, do another single on each implement. That's a lot of volume. About Viper press that was 210. I just felt strong. I don't know. Again, warming up like this, I wish I could do this at nationals. Just do 10-pound jump until they let me go out and do it, which ain't gonna happen. But that's the trick at a big competition, is how to get warm, stay warm, and yeah, not get nervous, especially being the first event. Nerves are always a big thing. After the first event, though, nerves really kind of, that one's out of the way, especially it's being my worst event. If it was my best event, it may be a different story, but I'm just looking to save a little face on this. All right, so here's 225 for the second time. Or no, the first time. I hit it pretty clean. I won't say it's perfect. Slow, steady, push through it. Still a little slack on that left arm. Hey, thrilled to get it. And then here's 225 on the axle. Easy clean. And dip and drive. Come back down, a little hesitation on that lockout. I just didn't have my line quite right. If my line's right, I can just dip under it and press it out. So, all right, now here's the actual contest run. So 225 log and a 255 axle. I didn't have my tripod today, so I'll just kind of, some of these aren't quite centered. I just prop my camera up on a box in the floor. All right. Just trying to get some breathing in. Just not think about it. That was another thing. I overthink log. I worked with a coach for a while. Love his heart. I just overthought log. So I just don't need to think about it. Just pick the damn thing up, push it. I think that press was actually better than the first press. It was smooth, a little less hesitation at the lockout. So here we go with the big boy, straight cleaning it. Forget the belt clean. That's what we'll do a contest to. Hell with the belt, because you got to flip it around, all this bullshit. I'm gonna pick the motherfucker up and try to press it. Obviously, I can clean it. Couldn't quite press it. I'm getting there though. I'm getting there. So what I did after this, I kind of just dropped down, done with the log, got it twice, 225 contest weight, happy with that. So the goal with that is just to maintain that until contest day. Don't care about building on my log, don't care. Just maintain 225. Now, axle. I'm going to have to hone in on it a little bit. And try to peak it at 255. Because here's 245. So I dropped it 10 pounds. Clean was a little cleaner. Almost. Super close at 245. And I think on a good day, fresh, I probably could. I definitely could have got to 245 for sure. Probably could get 255. It's going to be close right now. So I basically kept dropping down 10 pounds till I was successful. And here's 235. Again, plus getting some volume in on the clean. So good clean on 235. Did a little hesitation, especially that left arm still. That's been my norm for years. The left arm kind of lagging behind. All right. I was happy with that. wanted 255, man. I want it. I want to get 2 implements. I know I'm not with the third. The log, 285 logs is out of my wheelhouse. If that's like a log bench press, I could probably do 285 log, but I just don't have the stability to maintain 285 at shoulder height and press it out. And kind of ended the week off here. I did some deadlifts the day before this, but my grip was so fried I had to do farmer's walk the next day. Deadlifts, I'm just kind of keeping it in my pocket. 550 for doubles. That's kind of what I worked on this week. So I want to go a little heavier, but my lat was kind of sore and tight on the right. Thought it'd be nice and not push myself too much and get hurt. So here's just 290 a hand, 25 pounds off contest weight, no problem. Picks the slow part, but it should be easier at nationals. Peace out. That's all I